Day one in London, after a overnight 7.5 hour flight with no air conditioning where I didn't get a wink of sleep. We landed at London Heathrow about 11:30, and then we went through customs, which actually was pretty quick. Uber actually ended up being cheaper than taking the tube, so we took about an hour Uber over to our hotel, checked in early, and then grabbed some coffee. I wanted to take a nap more than anything, but I felt like it was better just try to beat the jet lag and get out and do a little bit of sightseeing. First stop was Trafalgar Square. It was a decent walk from our hotel, and we didn't take any public transportation on this first day. Definitely recommend seeing this, but knocking it out early in your trip. It has some pretty statues, fountains, and you're pretty close if you just want to hop over and get a quick look at Big Ben and the London Eye. Considered going up in the London Eye, but oh my goodness, the lines were so long and there were so many school trips. The absolute highlight of day one was Gordon's Wine Bar. You see their deli on the street, you go down those stairs and a side entrance into the wine cellar. It is so cool underground, and you pay as you go, so it's really easy just to get a quick glass of wine. Then we walked over to Covent Gardens to check out the shopping center. I don't know if it was just my tiredness or the jet lag hitting me, but this was like very overwhelming. We decided to head over to Seven Dials, but on the way we saw a couple different vintage shops. This shop, check it, was full of all vintage Burberry, and I was so tempted by these trench coats, and then we went next door to another vintage shop. I was digging this Prada nylon bag, but Wade said it looked a little too much like my Lululemon belt bag. We quickly walked through Neal's Yard, which is basically just like a little area that has some colorful buildings and some shops, and then we quickly went into Seven Dials and we checked it out. Again, it was so busy and overwhelming, so we decided to just go by this pizza restaurant that was by our hotel. Got a couple cocktails, some sourdough pizza, and then it was time to just go back to the hotel and crash out. I slept for 12 hours straight, but it was very much needed after that travel day.